Hey traders, Shane from GMT Futures, welcome back. I'm going to take you through our cycle trader strategy here. We're going to have a look at what's happening on the leaderboard. So the current leaderboard for the GMT Pro Trader competition, which kicked off last week, and we're already a week down and we have definitely a strong leader at the moment. So we're going to review that. So week one we have TJ, one of our pro traders, heading up our leaderboard in first place using our cycle trader strategy, trading crude oil. So let's have a look at how this system works and why it's doing so well. Okay traders, I've got the crude oil chart loaded up here. I'm using the custom contract because the reason why I'm doing that is I want my algorithm, my dynamic support resistance, to print as accurately as I can with a continuous contract, because one of the things that we've found is that obviously our backtesting, a lot of our backtesting is done on the continuous contract, so we want to get that match nice and consistent and accurate. TJ's settings on the range bar, it's 0.04 and it's a 30-minute offset, and you'll see here that it's just doing a really good job of picking up support and resistance. So let's have a look at how support and resistance first works on our strategy, and then we can go through and review some of the trades that were taken during that period. So you can see there that we've got our green is our support line, our red is our resistance line. Now these are dynamic support resistance. So as the market starts to print, and you can see here that we've actually got some live trading going on here, or not live trading, but we've got the charts running live. So as our system is running now, we've got this automation, or this automated strategy, set to trade from 9 o'clock. So it's obviously not going to take any trades at the moment because it runs from 9 to about 1500. So no trades at the moment. But if we had had the system on 24 hours, then we would potentially be in a trade right now. So that is resistance. So once resistance prints, we're looking to get into the market on the first close of that resistance price bar. So that would be there at 94.78. Now you can see here, this is a really good example of what happened last night. Support prints here. There's our print of support. As soon as that price bar closes, then we get our first entry. First entry is there at 95.28. Now price runs up and we get our resistance line print. So dynamic resistance starts to set up. And you can see here that as soon as our first price bar closes, we're out of that trade and we're into our next trade setup. Now unfortunately, as we know and we can see here, that this trade gets stopped out. However, we pick up a nice trade obviously here. That gets us out at 95.52. So basically we've got plus 24 points there, which is $240 on crude, so we'll just whack that in there. Now, so that's plus 240. Now remember that we're waiting for our next setup and we get stopped out. Now our stop on this strategy is fairly small. We've only got 6 points to play with on this system. So $60, we've got a $60 stop, and that gets knocked out straight away. So we're back down to $180. And you can see how the rest of the pattern plays out. I mean, that was a good short trade there. Obviously our stop was a little bit tight there, but that's, you know, we've tested, or TJ's tested this system up. He's very happy with the results that he's been getting. We're going to go through those in a minute, but you can see that dynamic support resistance works really well. Now remember that the cycle trading strategy, or the cycle trader, or the market, is trending really only 20% of the time. So if you think about what this system is doing, it's capturing these cycles of range, or cycles of consolidation. So that's ideal for what we want as traders, because if 70 to 80% of the time the market's in a ranging or consolidation state, our system's going to be working well. And you can see by the numbers that this system is producing, it produced $9,000 last week. So let's have a quick look at our weekly stats here. Obviously not a great day on the 27th because of the holiday, but you know, that does happen. And yesterday was fairly quiet back at trading. Only $180 made yesterday. So despite the number of trades that we took, and remember that if you're trading the cycle trader, you're going to have high frequency trading. That's one thing to think about. If we have a look at our benchmark stats, remember that we always want to be looking at how the system's performed. We've got 89k on this strategy as our backdrop to its performance. It's running at 54%. It's got an average trade net profit. That's the key for me, 87.95. Now, what's interesting about this number, 87.95, is if we go into our strategy settings here, I've actually got this set at $2.50 on the commission, which I know I can get a little bit cheaper than that, and we've also got the slippage built in there at $20, so 2 ticks of slippage per trade. So that means that even though I know I'm not going to generally get 2 ticks of slippage every single trade, because this is the cycle trader, it's not trading the trend or breakout, I've still factored that 2 ticks in just to make sure my system is running well. And you can see there that, you know, it's onwards and upwards as far as the equity graph. Now, this is on the cycle trader, this is TJ's settings, so I just thought I'd run you through the strategy and how he's going for the competition. Let's have a quick look at our leaderboard here. So let's have a quick look at our leaderboard. You can see that that we've got TJ on top at 9,065. Obviously there's going to be an update today. He's added a little bit of profit to that, and we'll go through some of the other strategies. We've got the DAX MW there, and we have gold, which is KT. So we've got a number of traders that are doing exceptionally well in their first week on the Pro Trader leaderboard. So hey traders, thank you for spending time with us during that session. If you'd like to become a GMT Futures or FX automated system trader, it's very simple. All you need to do is shoot us an email at info@gmtfutures.com. You can even call us at 617-336-0875 if you would like to speak to somebody. Otherwise, you can visit our website at www.gmtfutures.com/products and select the system to purchase there. So look forward to obviously catching you on the next video update. Have a fantastic day and all the best. Cheers.